Welcome to the 28 Days of Magic, and this is day 3, Magical Relationships. Now, if you are coming here because you're following along on the 28 days, and this is day 3 for you, welcome, and I am super stoked that you're doing this 28 days because it's going to change your life. And if you are coming here because one of the oracle readings sent you here for day 3, also welcome. And I can encourage you to go ahead and do the full 28 days of magic. It will change your life. But apparently you needed this one from your oracle reading. Okay, so let's begin. Day 3. Now, quick recap. Hang on there. Quick recap. Day 1 was Count Your Blessings, where you listed 10 reasons to be grateful and why, and said thank you, thank you, thank you, the magic words, after every sentence or statement. Okay. Day 2 was the Magic Rock, where you picked a rock that felt good in your hand, and every night before you go to sleep, you hold it and you think about your favorite part of that day. Okay. So now we are on day 3. All right. And what I do is basically I just read the chapter. If there's a lot of fluff, I'll skip through some few things, but basically I read the chapter in the book, The Magic, and explain how to do. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Okay. Let me adjust my glasses here so I can see. Imagine if you were the only person on earth. You would have no desire to do anything. What would be the point in creating a painting if no one could see it? What would be the point of composing music if no one could hear it? What would be the point of inventing anything if there was no one to use it? There would be no reason to move from one place to another, because wherever you went would be the same as where you were. No one would be there. There would be no pleasure or joy in your life. It's your contact and experiences with other people that give you joy, give your life joy, meaning, and purpose. Because of that, your relationships affect your life more than anything else. Oh, did I even say what it is? It's magical relationships, day 3. Oh, I'll be okay. All right, here we go. It is your contact and experiences with other people that give your life joy, meaning, and purpose. Because of that, your relationships affect your life more than anything else. To receive the life of your dreams, it's vital that you understand how your relationships affect your life now, and how they are the most powerful channels for gratitude to start magically changing your life. Okay. Science is now confirming the wisdom of the great sages of the past, with research studies showing that people who practice gratitude have closer relationships, are more connected to family and friends, and have other people look upon them favorably. But probably the most astounding statistic that has come out of research studies is that for every one complaint about another person, whether in thought or word, there have to be 10 blessings for that relationship to flourish. Any less than 10 blessings for every one complaint, and the relationship will deteriorate. And if the relationship is a marriage, it will most likely end in a divorce. Gratitude makes relationships flourish. As you increase your gratitude for any relationship, you will magically receive an abundance of happiness and good things in that relationship. The gratitude for your relationship doesn't change only your relationships. It also changes you. No matter what your temperament is now, gratitude will give you more patience, understanding, compassion, and kindness to the point where you won't even recognize yourself. The little irritations you once felt and the complaints you had in your relationships will disappear, because when you're truly grateful for another person, there's nothing you want to change about that person. You won't criticize, complain about, or blame them because you're too busy being grateful for the good things about them. In fact, you won't even be able to see the things you used to complain about. We can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. Thornton Wilder. Okay. Let me read that again. That's a deep one. We can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. That's deep. Okay. Words are very powerful. So when you complain about any person, you actually harm your life. It's your life that will suffer. By the law of attraction, whatever you think or say about another person, you bring to you. This is the very reason why the great minds and teachers of the world have told us to be grateful. They knew that for you to receive more in your life, for your life to magically increase, you have to be grateful for others, just as they are. What if every person close to you said, "I love you just the way you are"? How would you feel? Today's magical practice is being grateful for people just as they are. Even if all your relationships are currently good, they will increase with more magnificence through this practice. And with everything you find to be grateful for in each person, you will see gratitude perform its breathtaking magic, and your relationships will be stronger, more fulfilling, and more enriching than you've ever thought they could be. Okay, choose 3 of your closest relationships to be grateful for. You might choose your wife, your son, your father, your boyfriend, your business partner, your sister. You might choose your best friend, your grandmother, your uncle. You can choose any 3 relationships that are important to you, as long as you have a photograph of each person. The photograph can be just of the person or the both of you together. I'll also add, it could be on your phone. It doesn't have to be a physical photograph, okay? If you have photos on your phone, screenshot it or something and bring them to something that you can look at fairly easy. You don't have to scroll through a bunch of stuff, okay? Once you have selected your 3 relationships and photographs, you are ready to set the magic into motion. Sit down and think about the things you are the most grateful for about each person. What are the things you love the most about this person? What are their best qualities? You could be grateful for their patience, their ability to listen, talents, strength, good judgment, wisdom, laugh, sense of humor, eyes, smile, kind heart. You could be grateful for the things you enjoy doing with the person. Or you can recall a time when the person was there for you, or cared for you, or supported you. After you've spent some time thinking about what you're grateful for about the person, put their photograph in front of you, and with a pen and notebook or on your computer, choose the 5 things you are most grateful for. Look at the photograph of that person as if you, as you make your list of the 5 things. Begin each sentence with the magic words, thank you. Address the person by their name and then write what you're grateful for. So for example, thank you, Sally, for always listening to me. Okay? Or what they say, for example, thank you, John, for always making me laugh. Or thank you, Mom, for supporting me through college. When you've finished your list for all 3 people, continue with this magical practice by taking the photographs with you today and putting them in a place where you will see them often. Whenever you look at the photograph today, thank the person by saying the magic words, thank you, and the person's name. Thank you, Haley. Thank you, John. Thank you, Sally. Whoever it is, okay? If you're moving around a lot, carry the photographs with you in your bag or pocket and make an effort to look at the photographs 3 times during the day. Follow the same procedure. Now, you know how to use gratitude's magical power to transform your relationships into magical relationships. Although it is not part of the requirement of this book, you may want to take this amazing practice and use it every day, if necessary, to make every relationship you have magnificent. You can use it on the same relationship as many times as you want. The more you can be grateful for the good things in your relationships, the faster every relationship in your life will miraculously change. Okay? Okay. So, before we get on to the practice, why is it, do you think that this works so well? Well, let's understand this from a law of attraction perspective. Okay? When you are thinking and feeling gratitude, that's what you're putting out. And when you're thinking and feeling gratitude about a person and drawing attention to why, so something that's already happened or something that they do all the time, like listening to you or whatever, okay, you are bringing to your frequency the best part about that person. Okay, so you're making a memory in your energy of the best part of that person. And now, anytime you interact with that person, the memory of the best part that you love about that person is the energy that you come forward with. And what does that do? If you have a good heart space and emotion behind that energy, it powers it up as a magnetic field, and that draws from that person that matching energy. So therefore, anytime you interact with that person, you're automatically starting that interaction at that higher frequency of how you are grateful for them. Okay? So from there, that it can grow tremendously, but it automatically makes every interaction with that person start from that frequency of how you feel about them with the gratitude. Okay? So even if the last time you interacted it maybe didn't go so well, if you do this practice and write out 5 things that you're grateful for them about and say it 3 times a day for however many days and just focus on that, you ingrain that gratitude and memory into your electronic field, into your energetic memory. And then when your eyes, and then that's why the picture, so that when you see that person again, come close to them, their name, say it, so you're talking to them, anything like that, that will trigger that gratitude list that you have embedded into your energetic frequencies. And that will magnetize it with the gratitude that you embedded into those frequencies. And that will automatically bring to the surface from those people, as you're interacting with them, those energetic frequencies. Okay? So see how by doing the work on yourself can affect other people, because they react to the energetic fields around them, because most of them are not proactive. Most of them don't even understand the law of attraction. Hopefully that will change in time, but this is how you can make a difference in your interactions with all your loved ones. Okay, so I suggest you do it with all of them. Pick your 3 most important ones first, okay, and get them rolling so that your immediate surroundings become more fluent and calm and magical. And then from there you can build out your things. Okay, so here we go. This is the magical relationships practice number 3. Let me make sure we're on the camera here. Yep. Okay, repeat steps 1 to 3 of magic practice number 1. Count your blessings. Okay, remember, each day we're adding to the list. It's not just day 3, this is the only thing you do. We're adding. So by the time we get to 28 days, we got quite the program ahead of us of doing things. Okay, so be prepared. This is a commitment, but you don't have to keep doing it over and over. You commit to it one 28-day stretch and actually do these things. Life is magical. Then you can just, if you have one area of your life that seems to need a boost again, you can just pick one of these days and do it a couple of times in a row or something and re-energize it. Okay, so count your blessings. Make the list of 10 blessings. Write down why you're grateful. Read it. Hang on here. Like I did at the beginning. Okay, this is my little notebook of the 28 days. Count your blessings, the 10 reasons that you're grateful and why, and thank you at the end of each one. And I don't know if you notice this or not, but we've got things going on here. 3 closest relationships. Count your blessings and say thank you 3 times and stuff. Okay, numerology has an aspect in all this too, because numbers mean things too, but we'll go down that rabbit hole later. So anyway, choose 3 of your closest relationships. Okay, you know what 3 you're going to pick. Collect a photograph. It's better if you actually have a photograph that you can like put in your pocket or something like that, so you don't have to pull out your phone or whatever. But in today's days, it's rare for people to have actual photographs of these people. But have them on your phone and have like 3, boom, 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 swipe, 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 quick look, so you can do it quickly. Okay, all right, choose your 3. With the photo in front of you, write 5 things that you are most grateful for about each person in your journal. Okay, you saw my journal, right there. Now I have a more personal one that is not going to make it online, which is why my journal that I just showed you doesn't actually have these things, because I have a different, more personal journal that I do that in. But for the sake of this, here we go. Okay, begin each sentence with the magic words thank you. Okay, include your name. Oh, hang on. Okay, here's the example. This is one they use in the book. Thank you, John, for always making me laugh. You need the thank you need the name, and the why. Okay, 3 times a day, look at that picture. So you got 3 pictures, and 3 times a day you want to look at them throughout the day, okay? Thank you, John, for always making me laugh, all right? Carry them with you today, or put them in a space where you'll see them often. Maybe you work at a desk or something, set them on your desk, or I don't know, maybe you're a coach or something, stick it in your locker so every time you're in your locker that day you see them. Something. You know what you can do, okay? At least 3 times. Speak directly to that person's face in the photograph. Thank them by saying the magic word, thank you. Say their names and why you're so grateful. And then before you go to sleep tonight, use your magic rock from number 2. Use the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that happened during your day. Okay? There's your magic practice. Day 3 for magical relationships. And this will do wonders for your home life, for your work life, for your friend life, your social life. Okay? You can use this practice on all of your relationships. And I recommend you do, because it just makes life magical. All right? So that is magic practice number 3, magical relationships. And tomorrow, day 4, is magical health. All right? Hope to see you there, and have a blessed day. Have magical relationships, and we will see you on day 4. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to get all the videos. Check it out. Thank you. Bye-bye.